Alright, what's going on, guys? Haven't been making a lot of fishing videos lately. Haven't been able to get out. I did have a couple emails requesting how I set up our slip bobbers. When we use our bobbers for when we go out for trout, walleye. Someone emailed me and asked me how we set these up. I'm going to show you how we set those up. It's very simple. You got your fill center slide. We use Swivel. I believe it's a number 10. Walleye wide gap Gamakatsu hooks, very sharp. On this rod here, I have set up 6-pound test on my Pixar bait runner. Nice little reel. The rod is 7-foot, 2-piece medium action. Alright, so let's just get that out of the way. The first thing you're going to want to do is cut yourself a leader. I use the same line. We go probably about 1.5 feet of leader. Usually use my teeth, but we're not going to. Like that. Now we have our leader. We'll set that aside, and I'll come back to that in a second. Alright, first thing, you need to put your bobber stop on there. We use the thills. Find that this thill bobber stop actually holds the best. I bought a pack of 500, like generic thread on eBay, and it sucked. So we like to use the thill bobber stop. That goes on first on your line. Just let it slide down. After that, put a bead on. The bead stops the bobber stop from going down inside the slip bobber. So next would come the bead, and then your bobber, your slip bobber. These can be sometimes a pain to get in there. I had a bead stuck inside, so it made it hard to get the line through. Alright, there you go. Then after that, one more bead, so the bobber doesn't slide over the swivel. Alright, now you got your bobber, you got your bobber stop, and your 2 beads on. Now you need to attach your swivel, which is going to go right here. I'm going to use the polymer knot to attach the swivel. It's the strongest swivel. Or the strongest knot, in my opinion, or in a lot of people's opinion. So we'll just do that. Bring it through the loop, and it's on there. Alright. Trim off what you don't need. Perfect. Alright, now on to our leader. I'm going to attach the leader the same way. Attach the leader with the polymer. Yeah, if I can get in there. Bottom through the top. And around. Get it wet a little bit, tighten it up, and there you have it. Your swivel and your leader. Next comes the hook, and like I said, we use the Gamakatsu. This is actually a walleye wide gap hook. It's a nice hook, very sharp. We use the number 6. This is going to be a little hard to get the polymer. No, there we go. complete. Hook on. There we go. So there you go. That's that part of the setup. Now you need to add your split shots. I'm going to use 7 split shots to help get this bobber to stand up. 7 BB split shots. 4 up, 4 on top, 3 on the bottom, separating so they don't get tangled up when you cast. So I'm going to go probably about 2-3 inches from the swivel with the first set of BBs. Spread them out just a little bit. Alright, maybe about 2 inches down from there. We'll start with our next set. And you just put 3. And if the bobber doesn't stand up when you get out there, you can always add a few more split shots for your weight to help get that bait down and the bobber to stand. Like just seeing just the red, no yellow out of the water on top of the bobber. We like to see just the red, not so much of the yellow. A lot of people say, won't the fish be spooked by the oh, I put 4 on there instead of 3. Hold on. Alright. Won't those fish be spooked by the BBs? And no, they're far up, they won't even notice they're there. This is how we set up our slip bobber rigs for our walleye and trout. Now when we get there to the res or wherever we're fishing, we'll pull the knot off the tube, set it at the depth. Usually fish 13 to 20 feet depending. You know, sometimes we'll bring it all the way up to the top. So we see fish breaking top. Get that a little wet. Pull off the tube. Of course this one's on there pretty good. Pull off the tube, take the ends, and just tighten those down. Get a little wet. And then snip off what you don't need. There you have it. You snip a little more off of that if you want to. I find that once it gets wet, it sticks to the line. And there you have it. That's how we set up for our slip bobbers. If you guys have any more questions, just let me know. Email me. Subscribe here on my YouTube videos. And look for more of these how-to or how I do videos. Seeing how I haven't been able to get out fishing much lately.